Remember the spark? The electrifying energy that seemed to ignite from nowhere, turning a stagnant offense into a whirlwind of creativity? What if that very spark, that undeniable fan favorite, could return to light up the Crypto.com arena once more, not as a desperate gamble, but as a stroke of pure, unadulterated genius? In an off-season that has, for many Los Angeles Lakers faithful, felt more like a slow simmer than a roaring blaze, a tantalizing whisper has begun to grow louder: the potential return of Malik Monk. Could this be the shrewd, low-risk move that not only addresses a glaring roster need, but also reignites the passion of a fan base craving a familiar face and a winning edge? The Los Angeles Lakers, a franchise built on the bedrock of star power and championship glory, have navigated a rather subdued early offseason. While the acquisition of DeAndre Ayton certainly raised eyebrows and promises intriguing possibilities in the frontcourt, the overall sentiment among the purple and gold faithful has been one of cautious optimism, perhaps even a touch of unease. The team's general manager, Rob Pelinka, is under constant scrutiny, tasked with building a contender around the legendary LeBron James and the dynamic Luka Doncic, all while operating within the tight confines of the NBA's financial landscape. The quest for depth, for consistent scoring, and for that intangible factor off the bench has been a persistent challenge. This is precisely where the narrative of Malik Monk re-enters the conversation, a story arc that feels almost too perfect to be true. Monk's previous stint with the Lakers during the 2021-22 season was brief, yet undeniably memorable. In a year that offered precious few bright spots for a team riddled with injuries and underperformance, Monk emerged as a beacon of offensive brilliance. He was a human microwave, capable of heating up in an instant, draining contested threes and providing a much-needed jolt of scoring punch off the bench. His fearless approach, his ability to create his own shot, and his undeniable chemistry with LeBron James made him an instant fan favorite. The Crypto.com arena buzzed with a unique energy whenever Monk touched the ball, a sense of anticipation that something spectacular was about to happen. So, when that season concluded and Monk departed for the Sacramento Kings in free agency, a collective groan echoed through the Lakers fan base. The frustration was palpable, a bitter pill to swallow after witnessing his potential alongside LeBron. It was clear the Lakers, constrained by their salary cap situation, simply weren't willing or able to match the lucrative payday the Kings offered him. And who could blame Monk for chasing a well-deserved financial security? He bet on himself, and it paid off handsomely in Sacramento, where he continued to develop his game, showcasing improved playmaking and a more refined offensive repertoire. But now, as the NBA landscape shifts once more, the situation has dramatically changed, and a return to the purple and gold suddenly feels not just plausible, but strategically compelling. The Sacramento Kings, after their magical 2022-23 season that saw them ascend to unexpected heights, have experienced a rather sobering descent. The momentum has waned, the path to deep playoff contention appears increasingly arduous, and whispers of a potential retooling or even a more significant teardown have begun to circulate within league circles. While their star guard, De'Aaron Fox, remains a foundational piece, the team's overall trajectory and their ability to consistently compete at the highest level have come into question. In such an environment, valuable assets like Malik Monk, who is reportedly on the trade block, become prime candidates for move. The Kings might be looking to shed salary, acquire future draft capital, or simply reconfigure their roster around a different core. This creates a window of opportunity, a chance for the Lakers to swoop in and bring back a player who not only fits their needs, but also has a proven track record of success within their system. Now, let's talk about the fit. This current Lakers roster, despite its star power, still grapples with a glaring deficiency: consistent scoring punch off the bench. We saw it vividly during their recent playoff run. Head coach JJ Redick, in moments of desperation, was often forced to play his core five guys for entire halves, a clear indication of the lack of reliable offensive firepower from his reserves. This is precisely where Malik Monk could slot in seamlessly. He brings a different kind of energy, a fearless attacking mentality that can instantly change the complexion of a game. He's not afraid to let it fly, to take and make clutch shots, and he possesses that invaluable ability to get hot in a hurry, turning a single-made basket into a scoring avalanche. Beyond his pure scoring prowess, Monk has evolved as a player. He is a demonstrably better passer now than he was during his previous Lakers tenure, showcasing an improved court vision and decision-making that would only enhance the Lakers' second unit. Imagine him orchestrating pick and rolls, finding cutters, or simply relieving pressure from LeBron and Luka by initiating offense himself. This added dimension makes him even more valuable. Crucially, Monk already knows how to play alongside LeBron James. He understands the nuances of LeBron's game, where to be, when to cut, and how to maximize the opportunities created by one of the greatest playmakers in NBA history. This pre-existing chemistry, this familiarity with the Lakers system and the expectations of playing for such a storied franchise is an invaluable asset that would allow him to hit the ground running, minimizing the usual adjustment period for new acquisitions. Would Malik Monk single-handedly fix every issue the Lakers have? Of course not. No single player can. But if the Lakers can bring back a player who already knows the system, fills a specific and obvious need, and still has something to prove, all at a potentially bargain price, it's incredibly difficult to find a downside. This isn't about making a splashy panic move to win the off-season headlines. This is about making a savvy, calculated play that strengthens the roster in a meaningful way. It's about acquiring a bench scorer who can genuinely swing games when he gets rolling, a player who can provide that crucial offensive spark when the Stars need a breather or when the opposing defense locks down. More than just the on-court impact, there's an undeniable emotional component to this potential reunion. Bringing back Malik Monk would give Lakers fans someone to truly rally behind again. There's a nostalgia, a sense of unfinished business, and a genuine affection for a player who, despite his short time in purple and gold, left an indelible mark. Sometimes the smartest move isn't the most complicated or the flashiest. Sometimes the smart move is also the familiar one, the one that feels like coming home. This potential reunion just feels like the kind of idea that makes too much sense not to explore, a strategic alignment of opportunity, need, and fan sentiment that could pay massive dividends. It's a testament to the idea that true value often lies not in the biggest names or the most expensive contracts, but in the perfect fit, the right player at the right time, and the willingness to revisit a connection that once brought so much joy. So, as the Lakers continue to fine-tune their roster, this whisper of a Malik Monk return grows louder, carrying with it the promise of renewed energy, familiar chemistry, and a potentially game-changing addition to their championship pursuit. It's a move that could transform their bench, invigorate their fan base, and provide that missing spark that every contender desperately needs. Lakers Nation, the possibility of Malik Monk returning to the purple and gold is more than just a rumor. It's a tantalizing prospect. What are your deepest hopes and biggest fears if this reunion actually happens? Do you believe his return could be the missing piece for a championship run, or are you skeptical of a second act? Share your thoughts, your excitement, or your concerns in the comments below. Your passionate insights are the heartbeat of this channel, and we want to hear from every single one of you. And if this deep dive into the potential return of a fan favorite resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest, most insightful analysis on your Los Angeles Lakers. Let's keep the conversation and the championship dreams burning bright.